Today we're going to talk about some Vim basics again. Do you really need a fuzzy finder plugin or something like that just to navigate and find your files very easily? They are pretty convenient, but there's a native option that has been in Vim forever. So let me show you. Hi, my name is Marco. Let's get started here. I'm just going to start up neovim here. You see we are in this directory. So let's say we actually wanted to open this file here. It's under Lua, plugins, fidget.lua. So usually you would do something like E for edit, Lua, core, oh no, it's in plugins. Could of course also use tab completion, that's what I just did. And type in fidget.lua, and then you would have opened this file. But there's an easier way. So let's close this file again. And what we can actually do is use the find command that's built into neovim. So let's just open the help for find. So here you can see what find does. It actually finds a file within the path and then it edits it. Let's try this. Let's close this window here. Use find fidget. I'm gonna use tab completion here and this doesn't work. Fidget Lua. This also doesn't work. It says can't find file in path. That's because let's see what path is actually set to. So we see here the path variable is the current directory, and then there's also an empty directory and another empty directory listed here or something like that. I don't know why, but it's currently only the active directory here, and by default it doesn't do recursion. What we could do is use the ** operator here. There's also a help for that. So help ***, I think, and that enables the downward search. So here you can see how this works. There are the wildcards star and ** are handled by Vim, so they will work everywhere. So what we can do is use this ** to search in all the subdirectories from current directory or the directory we use here. Let's try this. Let's just do find and then ** /. And now I'm just typing fi for fidget and tab. And you see I'm gonna get some completion menu here because there's another file somewhere in the path that starts with fi, that's the file type. And now I can just use Control-N to select fidget, hit enter, and I've got fidget open. So I just maximize this window here again. And now there's another trick we could do. Let's actually set the path. You can add something to the path if you write it like plus equal signs and then comma, and then we just add the ***. Let's see what path is set to again. And now we see in the path variable, there's actually the ** pattern here. So let's open another file now. Since we've already have fidget Lua open, let's say we want to open mini status line. So I'm going to type find, and now I don't have to use the wildcards anymore, the double stars. So I'm just going to use mini and then press tab. And now we see we get this completion menu again. We want to open status line, so that's already selected. So I can just press enter and I have status line open. So this is a neat little trick. If you maybe are in a pinch on a server somewhere, or you just don't want to have that many plugins, this can be a really useful way to find and open files. There's also a similar command that's called sfind, and this does a very similar thing, but it splits the window for you. So let's open new tree or something like that. And now I see we get the split here. Let's close this first. We can also use vertical in front of it. So vertical sfind, and let's do oil. And now we see we get a vertical split here. So I hope you learned something here today. I really like these fundamental things that are built into Vim, and it's so powerful. I always learn about new stuff you can actually do without any plugins, even though plugins are really cool too, and pickers and fuzzy finders are also really cool. This is not really fuzzy finding here, what we showed here, but of course we could also use the * wildcard too. But you can get around with this quite good if you know what file you want to open. So I find this really useful. I hope you do too. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and maybe you want to join one of the membership options that's down below. Thanks that you're still hanging around here. You're one of the few people that watch the videos to the end. Thanks for watching. See you around and take care.